Hi Selena, this is Salo, and this is your Starseed Galactic Light Language. It's so super cool. Light language speaks to the soul without words. It's feeling, it's an emotion. A lot of times we think about words and our expression in life with our vocabulary, and it's usually on the left side of our brain, our intellect of mathematics and logic and our conversations with others. But light language goes to the right side of the brain, our artistic side, our musical side. It's almost like looking at symbols of the sounding note of your soul. It speaks to you, and usually a symbol means more than one thing. And when you think about it, in China, Chinese characters can mean more than one thing. And in India, the Hindu language can mean more than one thing. But it's only the Western culture out here in the United States that one word just means one thing. So light language goes across the planet, but also to our ET connection of extraterrestrials, because they speak it. They also carry that vibration, and a lot of starseeds that are reincarnated on this planet at this time have activated in their DNA a certain mission, a certain thing of helping this world be a better place. And through that, by looking at these symbols, they will activate your DNA, your codons within your body, because this is a sound, a frequency that goes through light, through your eyes, affects your pineal gland, and helps you spiritually awaken to your spiritual purpose. So how cool is that? It's really, really cool. Now, this interpretation is only one of maybe a million interpretations. It's meant for you to just look at as art when you have it posted in a hallway or on your computer or framed up on the wall. Every time you look at it, you are getting an activation and then bringing it into your consciousness. And in a lot of my light readings, I always draw this. Is a representation of your guides and angels coming in, being connected to the stars with the spaceship here, transmitting here on planet Earth the things that you're here to learn and to be challenged with, and also your story that you came to work on in this lifetime, and your gifts and creativity. And so our higher self is always there, along with our guides and angels, transmitting this information down into these symbols. And so I use a lot of dots and dashes and squares. When you see a square, it's about grounding and bringing that information in. A circle is like God or Creator, because there's no beginning and no end. And it also represents like Morse code, going throughout our vibration to send those signals of what we need to learn and experience. This is a heartfelt lifetime of expressing your emotions, and yet at the same time being practical and grounded and being a service to others in this lifetime. This symbols here, I had a lot of flowing feeling about your light language. And I think my guides say that this light language of this flowing, some of these symbols come from like Sweden and Nordic and kind of Celtic kind of vibe, but also a feeling of some connections to China and Japan. I got visions as I was writing them of you being a healer in China, and also of royalty in your past lifetimes, and also in Japan as a healer, helping those that were less fortunate. But also I felt that you were also associated with royalty or the emperors there too. And from that you had fine clothing and good education that you bring in with you in this lifetime. But you were cloistered away from the public and didn't get to see the little people. And so this is a lifetime of really working with people that need your help, getting to know the people in the streets, and having a consciousness of going from your ego into mass consciousness of how you can make this a better planet and how can we all get along together. So I just love it. So these are flowing, and like I said, the Pleiades is the seven sisters. They're an advanced extraterrestrial civilization that are part of our ancestry here on planet Earth, and they really want to see us evolve during this time of maybe possibly in the future having solar flashes that activate our DNA and help rise our vibration. And so they are helping us, and there's a higher aspect of you that comes from that planet that is also helping you at this time, which is awesome. I like this symbol of pi because that is a mathematical symbol of kind of like our totality in who we are. And also these more dashes and squares. This one here, this little rectangle is 5, and a dot makes 6. That's number 1. So in the Mayan culture, that was 6, and it's for love. This is the God consciousness with the circle. This is the summation of all your lifetimes here coming together in light language, like a little crop circle here, experiencing your emotions here on planet Earth with a sea of emotions. And these are the starseed symbols that are usually aboriginal that come into play, that you are a starseed on this planet, helping it grow. And anytime you see a spiral is a major activation to your pineal gland and activating you to move forward here in life. And so you can see many, many activations. And I have these symbols a lot with most of my light readings that I do. This is like a stargate, actually using your consciousness to gather wisdom from your past lifetimes, to have a spiritual awakening, which I think you're going through right now, and ever so much more in the future. So this is the portal into advancing your information that's coming in your consciousness and raising it. Nothing to be fearful of, just a real exciting doorway. This is the grids here that you work on the planet, and grids are like a checkerboard of energy that goes throughout the planet. So anywhere you go, when you travel, you're carrying that higher vibrational frequency as a healer, and you're healing any tears within the grids of the planet and helping repair them. So any places you feel attracted to, be it in Asia or other places, you most likely had past lifetimes there, and you're healing some things from the past. And so that's telling me you're a grid worker. Here is crop circle symbol of having like a circuit of energy to activate and awaken you, but also there might be some ties to England. My guides are saying in this light language reading, more contact with ETs probably in the future in your dreams, maybe some of your guides and angels that will help you advance, and also having that heartfelt connection, knowing that we have this unity consciousness, not so much with that mushy feeling, but a sense of being grounded and knowing that we're in this together, and this oneness consciousness to know that we can do it is happening. So this is just one interpretation of very many. You will get aha moments by looking at this. I hope you enjoy it. May you have the best day ever, to know that you are doing your spiritual purpose, my guides are saying, and continually to grow and open with your psychic abilities and connection to your guides and angels. And may you have the best day ever. Namaste.